Hi Cancer, welcome to your October tarot reading and horoscope. So I feel like this is going to be a really jam-packed reading for you. And it is in 3 parts, well actually 4 parts, okay? Because we're going to do an overall and then we're going to take a look at what's going on in your career and your money, financial section, and then we're going to take a look at your love section of the reading, okay? After that, there will be a trick or treat and magic oracle for you at the end of the reading, so stick around for that. Okay, let's see what we have here for you, Cancer. All right, we have the High Priestess. So to me, the High Priestess, and we have the Star, is really an energy about standing still, okay? Quieting your mind, quieting your emotions, and really looking within to find direction, to find truth, to find light, okay? To find healing with the Star. I also feel for you, Cancer, it's like I feel like you need to find your voice is what I'm getting here too. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my chair. Okay. So whatever that means for you, okay, what have you been wanting to speak up about? We have the Tower here. All right. So we have the Moon and Rahu conjuncting in your 10th house, okay, which is a house of job, career, and it's also your house of action. This is making you want to spring forth into action, or it's making you kind of unsure of what action to take, okay? I feel a lot of changes for you in October, all right, because you've got this axis in your chart. We have the Star here bringing up your astrology. The axis in your chart is Rahu being in your 10th house and Ketu being in your 4th house. Okay, this is your 4th house of home, Cancer. So Ketu is really going to be strongly affecting your energies this month. So realize that, and you should be feeling that. Okay, so yeah, we have Saturn there in the 10th house. This has been entailing some hard work for you, some hard focuses. You have been kind of laser focused, I think, Cancer, on your career and what you're meant to be doing, what you're supposed to be doing. And here comes Ketu in the 4th house, okay? So I feel with Ketu in the 4th house, he's coming along and he's saying, hi, Cancer. I see your 4th house here. I'm going to stay here for a while. Yep, right where you're comfortable. And you know what? All that stuff that makes you comfortable, you actually don't need this stuff. Actually, I'm going to use it. I'm going to take it from you. So basically, this is Ketu. Knock, knock, knock. Knocking on your door, Cancer. He's coming to the 4th house where you live. And he's saying, hi, Cancer. I'm going to stay at your house, okay? And I'm going to sleep on your couch, and I'm going to sleep on your bed and watch your TV, and I'm going to use your computer. I'm going to eat up all your food, okay? I'm going to use your shampoo in the shower, all right? This is what Ketu is coming to do, okay? Because Ketu is asking you the question, Cancer. He's saying, hey, I'm here to stay with you. Are you comfy? Are you nice and cozy, Cancer? Well, guess what? Let's take that. Let me take that, okay? Let me take that and use it for myself because I'm staying here in your house. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, cozy, warm, content, okay? You're going to just feel like all of those things are not working for you anymore, right? Or that it's being like taken from you in some way. And this is because Ketu is coming into your fourth house, and he wants to take away everything that is giving you a comfort zone, anything that is making you feel comfortable with where you are right now. Ketu is coming to say, you know what, Cancer, you've been too comfortable. Okay, you've been too cozy with where you've been at. And now it's time to move. Now it's time for action, because Ketu is looking at Rahu in your 10th house, okay? And Rahu is saying, this doesn't feel right, does it, Cancer? Okay, we got to take an action here. We got to do something. You're uncomfortable, right? And I feel like Rahu with the moon, when those two are making a conjunction, this can really be Rahu whispering, speaking to your unconscious, speaking to your subconscious. And this is where you can act out, okay, certain feelings that have been suppressed, certain energies or emotions that you've been trying to hold back, you've been trying to suppress or repress. This could be taking actions and acting out of your subconscious, okay? Like, for instance, doing something and saying, oh my gosh, I have no idea why I did this. This was a disaster, and I have no idea why I thought this was a good idea, right? That type of energy. This is actually Rahu speaking to your subconscious, and Rahu is saying, hi there, subconscious. What do you really need, Cancer, to be aware of, right? He's whispering, he's speaking to your subconscious, and the moon is kind of stirring those waters of your subconscious inside of you, Cancer, with Rahu there. It's stirring, okay? It's wanting to take action. It's rising to the surface to where you might take some actions and then say, whoa, 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 why the heck did I just do this? This is your subconscious speaking to you. Rahu is bringing it out, okay? So, to navigate through this month, we have the High Priestess, okay? Not to make any sudden, quick actions, to try to be aware of what you're doing, why you're doing those things, okay? And Spirit's also saying, Cancer, don't get too comfortable, all right? Don't get too comfortable, Cancer, because this is a month where you should expect the unexpected, be comfortable with the uncomfortable. And that's what Rahu and Ketu want to teach you this month. Okay, all of those little things that you've relied on, all of those little things that have kept you in your comfort zone for whatever reason, Ketu is coming to say, you don't need this, Cancer. This has actually been preventing you from moving forward in some kind of way, or preventing you from growth in some sort of way. Okay, sometimes being comfortable is detrimental. Okay, and I know I'm speaking to Cancer. I'm speaking to the crab who's very comfortable in their shell. But this month, Spirit is asking you, and the universe is asking you to step out of your shell, Cancer. And this would be like, the crab shell just disappearing. It's that type of energy to where the crab is exposed now. He has no shell to go back into, and he's feeling very uncomfortable. And, the little crab without the shell could act out, right? Especially if he is afraid. So the universe is also saying, don't be afraid, okay? Definitely don't be afraid. All right, because this is really just trying to get you to take initiative, okay, to what is in your subconscious. What is your subconscious desires? What are your subconscious goals, right? Pay attention to those things this month is what Spirit really wants you to do with the High Priestess, the Star, and the Tower. And Spirit is saying, don't feel too comfortable and too good with any one certain thing, okay? So there's also this dynamic for you, Cancer, to where I feel frustration, okay, with the Tower here. It's like frustration. It's like every step you make, it seems like nothing's going right for you. It's like negative vibes. It's like you feel like you're having bad luck, negative vibes all around you. You might be asking the universe, what the heck did I do to you, universe? What the heck did I do to deserve this? Okay, and I think that because of that, it's like you might feel indecisive in taking any certain actions. Okay, and Rahu is asking you to act, and Rahu's in your 10th house, and this is really your house of career. So when you take actions, focus on your career, and Spirit's saying don't put anything off in regards to career, because Ketu wants you to put things off. He wants you to learn how to feel comfortable without the things that you're used to having to making you feel comfortable. So he wants you to find that comfort level within you, not in the shell, but inside of the crab, inside of the Cancer, right? Feel comfortable within. And so if you have been relying on anything, anyone situation for some sort of comfort or crutch in any type of way, here comes Ketu to say, you know what, Cancer? You can actually feel this within yourself, right? You don't actually need someone else. You don't actually need this, whatever it is, to feel warm, to feel fuzzy, to feel comfortable and happy, okay? And so I really feel there's a warning against procrastination, okay? Because I feel like there's this hesitation to make any decisions, with Rahu and the moon there. It's like, do I act? Do I not act? Do I do this? Do I do that? Oh my gosh, what do I do? Everything feels so, shadowy, so muddy. It's very hard for you to have clarity this month and to know what actions to take. Because essentially, I feel like the actions you're taking is really to try to get back to a comfort level that has been taken from you with Ketu, okay? And so I think that this is changing the way that you're really looking at it as well. Saying, okay, I did feel comfortable in this or with this or whatever, or with this person or whatever it is. So now I need to learn to find that same level of comfort within myself with the High Priestess and the Star. This is learning to weather the storm in any situation with the Tower here, okay? So, Cancer, I feel like it's going to be a bumpy ride for you, okay? But with the moon, realize that most of this is really going on in your subconscious and in your mental space, and with the moon, your emotional space as well, okay? So yeah, this is really stepping outside of your emotional comfort level, outside of your mental comfort level, okay, just in all areas, but especially career. So you're going to be challenged this month to step outside of your comfort zone. You are going to be challenged with tasks, like in career too, like in your job. And I feel like this is really, this is a test. I feel like it's something you're not comfortable doing, but it's something you're perfectly capable of handling. Okay, that's what Spirit is telling me here. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the High Priestess. Okay, by the way, I have Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus energy here, the second house. What does the High Priestess want to tell us? Okay, we have the Magician here. So this is actually a counterpart to the High Priestess. We have Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energy here, and the Star, which is a fated element. Okay. So very interesting. Let's get another card for this. Okay, Seven of Swords. Oh, I'm picking up some deception. Cancer. This could be deception from a partner. Okay, someone that you're connected to. Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords. A lot of anxiety. Sleepless nights, grief. Okay, we got the 7 and the 9. That's a 16. The Tower, the Star. Tower moment here in your relationship, Cancer. I think that you could be uncovering some sort of deception that has happened this month with a partner, okay? All right, so this is clearly the second half of the month. I feel this energy is coming in. I feel like the first half of the month is beautiful for you, Star energy, High Priestess energy, but I'm feeling this take a turn. And I feel that this is because the aspect that Mars has, it's going to be moving through your 12th house, actually, which this is Pisces energy, okay, which rules the 12th house. This is deception here, okay? This is possibly uncovering a lie in your relationship, you know? Or maybe it's you that lied, okay? I feel like for you, it's uncovering a lie. And I feel, I don't know why I'm called to say this, okay? Just take this if it resonates, but Cancer, if you feel like you want to lie to your person about something that you've done, at least this month, know that this lie will be uncovered, okay, during the latter half of the month, especially with the Star here. And it will cause a Tower moment. So Spirit is saying whatever this is, whether it's you or your person, okay, there is healing there. There's certainly healing there as long as there's honesty. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of guilt, a lot of grief, sleepless nights. It's like you're having a hard time sleeping here. You could be wondering, I feel like you've dealt with deception in your relationship, and it's like you're wondering what else has happened, what else is going to happen. You're having a very hard time being in the present moment. And yeah, this is about a lie. So if you have lied to your person, you feel guilty about it with the Nine of Swords. Okay, you wish you wouldn't have done it. You can't sleep, and I feel that this guilt is plaguing you. It's haunting you. And it's like you just really want to get it off your chest, okay? This is either a lie or even keeping a secret. Take that if it resonates, okay? It could also be finding out that your person has been keeping a secret from you, okay? That they have lied to you, that they have deceived you in some way, all right? Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm just saying the opportunity is there, okay? And again, I feel like this is the latter half of the month because we have the 7, we have the 9. And I feel there would be a Tower moment. Know that if your person lied to you, it will come out at the end of the month. Okay? It will be exposed. You will find out when Mars moves through the 12th house. Because Mars likes to blow stuff up. Okay? Mars likes to just expose everything when he goes through it because he doesn't think. He just goes through everything very recklessly. And I'm also getting, if you made this mistake or if your person made this mistake, it was due to just not thinking, a careless mistake, okay? So I'm sorry, Cancer. I feel like for those of you who are single, there is the opportunity, especially for the beginning of the month, for connections, for relationships, okay? Okay, if you're married, I feel like the 7 of Swords is more like feeling a little bit disrespected, you know, especially with the High Priestess, right? So I feel this is due to Saturn being in your 7th house in retrograde, and during the latter part of the month, I feel this could cause misunderstandings, okay? Misunderstandings about your connection, and it can bring some arguments. It can bring conflicts. Okay. So just watching your tone, making sure to really respect what the other person has to say. There's a lot of swords here. So I feel like these, if there is conflicts, if there is arguments, it's coming from a place of feeling unheard or feeling disrespected. Okay, for you or your person or both even. Yeah, we got Judgment here. Okay, so I do feel that with Judgment and the Star, this is actually beautiful energy. I think that it's almost like I'm feeling like there will be like this separation and then getting back together. So I feel like this separation energy during October, but then also a getting back together energy. So it's almost like a very, very brief separation. That's extremely brief. Yeah, Ace of Wands. It's extremely brief separation. Maybe a week, okay? And there will be healing. And I feel the separation, again, there's Ketu wanting to take away everything that makes you feel comfortable, all right? So again, it's learning to be comfortable without and learning to be comfortable with taking actions as well, not procrastinating. All right, let's take a look at the Tower. What does the Tower want to tell us? Okay, you got 2 aces here. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. This is a truth coming out, Cancer. A truth coming out that causes some devastation, some destruction. The Tower is always devastated. The Tower is shocking. You never ever expect the Tower, okay? So shocking truth, shocking news, shocking revelations here, okay? And again, it is this energy of Rahu and Ketu. So just know there's a new beginning for you. And I do feel if there is a separation, I think it'll be a very brief separation. Okay, but then there's also this new beginning for you, Cancer, if you'd want a new beginning as well with the 2 aces. I think this feels like a very karmic time for you with the 2 aces because I feel like you're going through a learning stage in your life, okay? You're learning how to be content with or without. You're learning how to be content with yourself. You're learning how to be content with who you are, with what you have, and with what you have to offer as well. Okay? And I feel like it's karmic in that way. So a lot of the people that come into your life right now, and this is what I'm seeing with the Judgment and the two Aces, are actually going to be karmic connections to teach you this in some way, okay? All right, so that was a lot. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in your career, your finances for Cancer for October. You know, I feel there's going to be some, like, opportunities for you that you really don't see coming. These are big opportunities, especially with Rahu there. But be careful, because with the moon there, this could be opportunities that you might easily miss, that you might not even see, that you might turn down even without realizing it. Okay, so pay close attention. All right, look at that. Pay close attention. And this is another reason why it's so very important to, I feel a lot of meditation for you, Cancer, this month is going to help you. Because the one thing you really are looking for during the month of October is clarity. I think that's what you're really searching for, is clarity. And you're going to be able to find that within, with the High Priestess and the Hermit. Okay? Spirit wants you to know this is actually a very magical time in your life, even though it might feel hard, even though it might feel rough. Spirit wants you to know this is a magical time, and you are actually going through a manifestation portal. But it's important to know that you don't need some of these things that you think that you do need, right? And that's what Spirit is here to tell you. All right, so let's see what else we have here. So yeah, look for opportunities that are hidden, okay? Opportunities that are hidden, Cancer. Let's get another card here. The Fool in reverse. All right, so yeah, with the Fool in reverse, Spirit is saying, Cancer, for you, I know that it might feel like you want to take your time with something, or like you're afraid to move forward with something, but that is actually going to be detrimental, because with Mars here and the Mars placements, and with Saturn there, Spirit wants you to act. Spirit wants you to focus in your career. Okay, I think you're meant to be a leader with the Emperor here. We got the Empress in reverse, but it's like you just don't truly, fully feel confident with that idea yet in some way with the Empress in reverse. And this month, you're really going to be learning your worth, okay? Learning why you are a leader. And I think that's why Ketu is taking certain things away, because these things have made you very content with not moving forward, with not leveling up, you know, and you're meant to be the Emperor, Cancer. You are meant to be a powerful leader, and that is exactly what Rahu is asking you to be this month, and what Saturn is asking you to be. Now, be very careful with all of these things going on that you, I don't know why I'm getting this message, but be very careful that you do not forget a very important detail. I keep hearing Virgo, so to me that's details, and I think that there's something very important you have to remember this month in October, and this has to do with work, career. Whatever this is actually, I feel like there's this hidden opportunity behind it. There's a danger of forgetting this little detail about it. Perhaps, you know, being late. Perhaps not having the right equipment for the job. Perhaps, you know, whatever it is. Spirit wants you to be prepared for this, because I do feel there's some opportunity hidden behind it that you cannot see, okay? And I also feel that your leadership skills are going to be tested this month. So I've seen where all the signs have been tested so far, up to you, Cancer, and I'm seeing for you, it's actually your leadership skills, how comfortable you feel in your own shoes. How comfortable do you feel with yourself and with your decisions? How comfortable do you feel making decisions for others? Because sometimes that's what a leader does. They have to make decisions for large groups of people. So, if you do not feel comfortable making decisions for you, you're not going to be comfortable stepping into this leadership role that you are actually meant to be and you're meant to fulfill. So, the universe is saying, okay, Cancer, it's time for you to be comfortable with you. Let's take away all of these things that have made you feel comfortable up till this point. Okay? And I also feel it's like you might have had a certain way of making decisions up to this point. Maybe asking advice from someone. Maybe, something along those lines. There's a certain way that you have been making your decisions. And I think that that's kind of being taken away. I'm sorry, Cancer. During this month. Because Ketu is saying, no, I want you, Cancer, to be able to make these decisions without anything but your intuition, your logic, your reasoning, you. Okay, it's all you. And I want you to feel comfortable with that. I want you to feel confident with that so you can step into this leadership role, so you can make decisions for others, okay? So let's take a look at the Hermit. We got the Star in reverse, okay? And we got the Star up right here. So this is feeling bad vibes. You're like, man, I feel negative vibes. I'm feeling bad vibes from everyone around me, from everything around me, okay? And you know what? The universe is like, you have to look within, okay? I know you're feeling bad vibes. I know you're feeling negative vibes, Cancer. You know how I know? Because your astrology tells me that you're feeling that. And so, you know what else? That means you're meant to be feeling it. And the universe is saying, I know you're feeling that. I know you feel negative vibes. I know that it doesn't feel good. The Star in reverse. It really doesn't. You're afraid of making foolish decisions is what I'm getting with the Fool in reverse as well. But Spirit's saying, don't be so naive, Cancer. Don't be so naive because you're feeling these negative vibes all around you because Spirit wants you to go within. Go within, okay, and change those vibes within you from the inside out. This is learning how to be the magician. Learning how to be the alchemist, Cancer. That is you this month. Okay, and there's no better way of learning than hands-on teaching with the universe. Now, it's not the easiest way of learning, but it is something you will never forget, right? So, let's take a look at the Fool. What does the Fool want to tell you, Cancer? What does the Fool want to tell you? And you know what? What they're saying here is, what the universe is saying is, don't give up hope. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. You're not naive. You have not made a foolish decision to bring you to this point. Okay? This is the vibes. This is the astrology. You are meant to be feeling this right now because Spirit wants you to go within. All right, so what does the Fool want to tell you? The Fool wants to tell you that you are a leader, Cancer. That you are a leader, okay? And you are meant to be stepping into that leadership role. with the King of Wands. The Fool wants to tell you that you have everything that it takes to get through this and more if you would only look within. Okay? I just heard chameleon. So I feel like you're adaptable, Cancer. You are more adaptable than you know. All right? I feel like for you, you might see yourself as the least adaptable sign. You might say, no, that's not true. Okay? That's not true. I need this and I need this to feel comfortable, and I don't really like to come out of my shell, or whatever it is for you, Cancer. But Spirit's like, no, that's actually not true. Cancer, you are actually very adaptable, because think about the crab. The crab can withstand water. Okay? He can be in that water with the fish. The crab can withstand the earth, the sand. Okay, just fine. He can be right along on the sand with us. The crab can withstand the wind. He just goes inside of his shell. Right? He is very, very adaptable. Okay? Just like you, Cancer. And that is what the universe wants to show you. How adaptable you are. How confident you are. How you are really this powerful leader that has been trapped inside of you like a little crab in a shell. And Spirit is taking that shell and moving it. Just putting it to the side for now. You'll get your shell back. Okay? It's like, I don't know if you've ever had like snails, or I'm actually not sure if crabs do this too, but I have snails, and they like shed their shell, and then, they either grow a new one or they find a new one, right? A better shell, a bigger one that supports them. So it's like kind of like, when they're a baby, they have this little tiny shell, but they grow, the shell doesn't grow, and then it falls off, right? And then they find a new shell that's bigger, that supports them, that fits them. And that's what you're doing, Cancer. You are finding a better shell. And the universe is like, okay, Cancer, I know there's this powerful leader in there. I know there's this confident, beautiful, passionate person in there, but they're too comfortable in their shell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the shell, okay? And I am going to bring that little crab, that little leader out, and I'm going to show you exactly how adaptable you are to different situations with chameleon energy here, okay? So let's take a look at the Emperor. What does the Emperor want to tell you? Oh boy, we're already at 38 minutes. Yeah, look, 6 of Pentacles, okay? The universe would love to bless you, Cancer, okay? The universe would love that, and you deserve it. Absolutely, okay? But again, you have to come out of your shell to receive this reward. You have to step out of your comfort zone to receive this reward, okay? Okay, so let's take a look at love. What's going on in love for Cancer for October? We have the Devil, okay? Okay, that doesn't sound very good. Like I said, there's deception, Cancer, and I feel like, again, if it's you, you feel guilty. All right, you can't sleep. You are having, sleepless nights. All right, guilt. And it's like, and this lie, whatever it is going to be exposed anyways at the end of the month. And if it's your person lying to you, you're going to find out. So if this reading doesn't pertain to you, you won't find out the lie because it doesn't exist, right? So don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about this unless you're feeling it in your gut, okay? Unless you've already been feeling this. Let's get another card. The Magician, listen, both of this is deceptive energy. So you're also learning how to navigate deception in your relationship in some way. The Empress, look at that. You're better than this. That's what Spirit's saying to you. A lapse in judgment. We have the Judgment in reverse. Okay, so Spirit is saying, if it was you, this came from a lapse in judgment. Okay, from feeling misunderstood by your person. It's like you've made this mistake. You've lied to them in some way. Okay, and you feel guilty about it. But again, it's going to come out. So it's better to just be honest. It really is. And for your person, again, I feel reconciliation. Okay, I feel a brief separation. I feel reconciliation. And again, lapse in judgment, guilt. Okay, however you want to take that message, that is what it's due to. But yeah, I'm seeing judgment and ending. So you may choose to just walk away from this person. You may realize that you are the Empress. Okay. Oh, look, this could be like a twin flame situation, soulmate situation, because I have two divine counterparts. I have the High Priestess and the Magician, and I have the Empress and the Emperor. So this is like divine fated counterpart connection, especially with the star. All right. You know what? We need to look more into this. First, let's take a look at what the... Okay, hold on. The Emperor. Here we go. All right, let's take a look at what the devil wants to tell us first. Sorry about that. What does the devil want to tell us? The Moon, that there's lies, that there's deception, that things aren't what they seem. Okay. Cancer. Might be dealing with a Capricorn, an Aries, a Libra, a Taurus, Leo. We got the Nine of Cups. This is, to me, like, with the Nine of Cups, it's like this feeling, right? Like, why is this person being so nice to this other person? Why are they so nice to them? They're not nice to me, right? This is someone from their past that they've been holding on to. And this could be something they've been lying to you about to try to make you happy, or just because they don't want conflict. Okay. Five of Wands in the bottom of the deck. This could be you. Again, I'm feeling soulmates here between you and this person. All right, so why did this person hold on to this connection from the past? We got Four Swords. King of Cups in reverse. Page of Pentacles. Because I feel like there was still some sort of lesson they were meant to learn from this person. Okay. King of Cups in reverse. I feel like there was no real emotional closure. And so this connection was really about emotional closure. But it has caused conflict from sources outside of yourself. You feel like whoever this is that they lied about, or that you lied about, right, has caused a lot of emotional conflict. And honestly, I feel like there's emotional distance between you and your person. So due to this situation, due to the conflict, and I am seeing the separation. Let's get a trigger card. Yeah, triggers, you know. This was a trigger for you. It was meant to happen. Know that this was meant to happen. Okay, and you are meant to learn something from this, because I do feel like this is a karmic lesson. I don't think it's a karmic partner, but I do think it's a karmic lesson. So this is meant to awaken you to some sort of codependency that you actually have with this person. There is a codependency there that you didn't realize that you had, or that you realized you had in the past and have broken and then started to slide back into it, right? So Spirit is like, this trigger was meant to awaken you. This was meant to teach you, okay, to learn. All right. In some way, anyways. So let's take a look at the Magician. What does the Magician want to tell you, Cancer? Eight of Swords. Holding things back, okay? Eight of Cups. So we have 88. This is 16. So again, it's like moon energy, right? Tower energy. So yeah, Tower moment, because there's been lies, there's been secrets, there's been things held back, and I feel like this is, even though you love this person, walking away, okay? Because this walking away shows you have learned, okay? You have learned, and you are choosing to not be codependent. You are choosing not to stay in a situation that's unhealthy, even though there is a deep spiritual love there. And walking away is like the symbol to Spirit, okay, that like you've passed the test, right? That you aren't codependent, okay? Maybe you used to be codependent with this person in some way, and it's like you're learning now, and you're walking away from that, moving away from that. Again, take what resonates. It's not going to resonate with every single person. So let's take a look at the Empress. What does the Empress want to tell you? Three of Cups, okay? Third party energy. But I also feel with the Three of Cups, it's like feeling that there's so much more for you out there. And I think that this is also making friends, connections. I feel like this is feminine friends, to be honest with you. So connecting with other feminines, okay? And I do feel like they're going to be a strong support system for you through this time you're going through. This is a type of energy where you create like lifelong bonds with people, lifelong friendships, okay? All right, Cancer, it's almost been an hour, and I did not mean for it to go that long. So let's go ahead and take a look at your angel message. You have Raphael, healer of physical ailments. Okay, it's a number 4. So Raphael, he answers prayers, and he brings healing and recovery to anyone who's feeling pain in their heart and their mind and their body, okay? So this is asking for healing or protection, especially during travel, okay, and help finding a lost love, okay? So Raphael wants to help to heal you in your heart space, and also to help you heal any love that you feel is lost, because it's not really. Wednesday is going to be a significant day for you, the day of Wednesday. So however that is going to resonate for you, let me know what happens, okay? So it could be every Wednesday in October. It could be one Wednesday in October. Okay, so let's get your trick or treat oracle, Cancer. Okay, we have the lamp, remembrance. Okay. So I feel like with remembrance, I really feel this is feeling connected. You know, I feel like you might, if you have like passed over loved ones, look for signs from them. I'm really feeling that during this, especially during the second half of the month, it's like I feel like they want to give you signs that they're here with you, but if this message doesn't pertain to you, don't take it. All right, I'm seeing orbs as well. And I feel like your passed over loved ones want to give you a sign. They want you to know they're with you, they're there for you, and they love you. Okay, but the lamp, we had the Hermit holding up the lamp. So this is a lamp of illumination. So you are going to learn something, all right? And that's a beautiful treat. It could come in the form of a trick. So I'm sorry, Cancer, that you're getting a trick first and then the treat, right? But know that you are protected, all right? I also feel like you could travel this month. Know that if you do travel, you are protected as well in that travel. Okay. So Spirit's saying, I know it hurts, Cancer, but you're not alone. We're with you and you are protected. All right. You are very protected. So what magic are you making this Halloween? You got the dragonfly. Look at that. And if you would like to pause the video to meditate on the symbol, you can do that as well. So this symbol brings light into your life, into the world, okay? This is a symbol that when you are feeling everything's in darkness, negative vibes, this symbol brings light and positivity to you, okay? So you can actually use this symbol when you're feeling those negative vibes this month and know that that Spirit is bringing light into your world through this dark time, okay? So that's a reading that I have for you, Cancer. Thank you for joining me. I will see you soon. Bye.